guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing a makeup haul for you guys. Over the past month and a half, I've bought a lot of new products and just sort of been on this new kick of buying products, trying them out, seeing how they work, and just sort of experimenting just so that I can constantly be changing up my looks. And I've bought a lot of stuff. A lot is an understatement. Anyway, a lot of people have been asking me to talk about them, so I just figured why not do a video about it, and that way you guys can sort of see the new products that I've been buying and just what's sort of new in the makeup world. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please don't forget to subscribe and like this video, comment on it if you have any requests for other videos, and let's get into the haul. So the first item that I wanted to talk about was the Artis Oval 8 brush. I used this in my first video here on YouTube and I absolutely love it. It just helps spread your foundation so evenly and so quickly. It has cut down my foundation routine so much. I'll usually use a flat top kabuki brush to buff in my foundation, but I've also noticed that while that gives me a little bit more coverage, it takes a lot longer to make sure that it's dispersed evenly and that there's no lines or anything like that. And on top of that, setting it with a powder after is usually a little bit tricky because it is a thicker layer foundation. Whereas this just applies your foundation so easily. It just glides over your skin. It's so soft. It is the softest brush I have in my collection. And I just love how it applies. It doesn't take away or steal product. So I just wanted to mention that because it is something that I've been loving for the past 3 to 4 weeks, and I did use it, so I figured I might as well give you guys a review on what I think of it. I highly recommend it. If you are a little bit nervous about trying it, don't be. Honestly, I feel like it's one of the best investments I've made so far. So definitely check out the Artis brushes. I don't know anything about the Artis eye brushes, but I will tell you the face brush changed my life, so check it out. So the next product I want to talk about are the Ole Henriksen Clean Truth Cleansing Cloths, and this is in the brightening scent flavor. These just smell amazing. I can't even explain. I tried explaining it to someone the other day and I don't even know what I said, but I think, oh, I remember what I said. These cleansing cloths smell like those orange gummies that we used to eat like when we were like little tots. Like the little orange gummy candies that have sugar all over it, that's what these smell like. They smell phenomenal. I can't even begin to tell you how many times I just want to just like... I will say they're probably not the best for taking off your entire face of makeup, especially if you have a lot of makeup on. I don't think that these are going to do the job of really getting off all of your makeup, especially in one cloth, because they are smaller. I will say these are great for if you're going to the gym and you know you've worked out and you just need to refresh your face and just wipe off any sweat or any dirt from your face. I feel like these are great for that. So definitely check out the Ole Henriksen wipes. I love these. These are probably like my 6th packet that I've repurchased, so check them out. So I'm going to stick with skincare, and I wanted to talk about the Glam Glow masks. This is the Super Mud and this is the Power Mud. I love these masks. The Super Mud, this is actually my second pot. I used to have it about a year ago and I didn't repurchase it just because it was such a steep price tag. But then I went on their website and they had a 15% off for your first purchase off of their website. So I was like, okay, done. Like, I'm buying it. My skin had gotten to such a bad point after I came back from New York that I really needed to find something to get it under control. I feel like this has done such an amazing job of just removing any excess like bumpiness or texture that I've had on my face and just really going and deep cleaning my pores, and for that reason I love this mask. It is my holy grail mask. I don't think that I would ever choose another mask over this one. It is by far the best mask I've ever used. The Power Mud treatment is actually something that I sort of bought on a whim. One of my friends told me that his face felt as smooth as a baby's butt after he had washed and dried his face off. So I definitely needed to try this out. It's something that goes on sort of like a mud. It dries the same way that a clay mask would, but then when you go back to wipe it off and you apply water, it turns into an oil and it has an exfoliant in it. So it's really unique. I don't think I've ever seen a mask like that before, and I will say that my friend was absolutely right. My skin felt so soft after I used this, and it was unreal. I feel like the Super Mud is really great at extracting anything that you don't really want under the surface of your skin, but I feel like this just really softens the top layer of your skin and just makes you glow, and you do notice that your skin looks and feels so much brighter and softer, and for that reason I absolutely love this mask. So definitely check this out. Sticking with skincare and just mentioning the texture I had before, I'm not sure if you guys read my disclaimers down below, and I believe it was my first 2 tutorials. I was just talking about how my skin was so messed up from New York, and I just really needed to get a new exfoliant. My exfoliant that I was using just wasn't working anymore, and I really needed to try something a little bit more potent. So I tried the Dermalogica Clear Start Blackhead Clearing Pore Control Scrub. I've noticed such a huge difference just using this for 7 days, and I did go to Seattle this past weekend and I traveled with it. It was amazing. Really helped keep my skin hydrated, but really soft and smooth and texture free. So definitely check this out. So my friend Andre works for Philosophy, and he had mentioned to me that Philosophy was doing a 30% off sale at Nordstrom. So obviously I was like, yeah, I need to buy some stuff. So the first thing that I bought was this coconut frosting body wash. It's Philosophy, so obviously all their stuff smells amazing. Coconut frosting just sounded really yummy, and I felt like it was perfect for springtime, so definitely excited to try this one out. I'm currently using another Philosophy product. It is the Amazing Grace. It's like the summer release, and it's amazing. It's in my shower right now, so I don't have it, but that's another product from Philosophy that I would highly recommend. The next product is also a Philosophy product. I bought this and the coconut frosting body wash in the same purchase, and this is the Amazing Grace Whipped Body Cream. This smells amazing as well. It has a very perfumey scent, so if you're not a fan of really strong scented moisturizers, I would stay away from this. But I will say, I've never been one of those people that believes that your body wash or your moisturizer or anything like that is going to stay on your skin the entire day. Me personally, every time I use a body wash, like the reason I love scented body wash is because I actually love the way it smells in the shower, but I don't really smell it on my skin past like the first hour after I use it. Same thing with lotion. Like, I love it, but it doesn't really stick on my skin. I don't know if that's just my skin personally or if this is what a lot of people deal with, but me personally, I've never believed that a shower gel or a moisturizer is going to stay on your skin the entire day without fading. This makes me believe that that's possible. I have gotten compliments when I've put this on in the morning at like 10 o'clock in the morning, and I've gotten compliments on it at 10 o'clock at night. 12 hours later, people can still smell this on me, which I love. So the next product that I got was a sheet mask, and this is from Boscia. This is the Tsubaki Oil Deep Hydration Hydrogel Mask. This is a really interesting sheet mask because I got this like a month and a half ago and I used it, and it just feels like jelly on your face. It's such a fun mask to have on, and it smells incredible. If you guys haven't tried out any of the Tsubaki Oil products at Boscia, definitely check them out. I used to have their oil gel cleanser. It was probably one of the best cleansers I've ever used. It smells amazing and it's so good for your skin. I wanted to try this out again. I felt like it really hydrated my skin for a week. I could notice a really big difference in my skin, and then it sort of just got dried out from traveling and whatnot. So this is something that I will probably continue to repurchase and use either on my flights to wherever I'm going, or right when I get there I'm going to use this just to really push a lot more hydration back into my face. So this is the Tsubaki Oil Deep Hydration Hydrogel Mask, and definitely check it out. It is one of the best sheet masks I've ever used, so check it out. Okay, so this is another Philosophy product, and it is Renewed Hope in a Jar, and it is the Micro Renewal Hydration Mist. It's supposed to be a setting spray, and honestly, it's weird. I don't know if you guys notice this, but generally speaking, when you have a setting spray and you're using it, say the Urban Decay one, Skindinavia, really any setting spray that you use, it has a very interesting nozzle and it just kind of sprays it out in a really like soft, misty sort of way. This one, for some reason, I don't know why, but it does that, but at the same time it has like this one little part of the nozzle that just goes like... That probably makes no sense to you guys, and I probably look like a moron doing it, but it just kind of squirts a little weirdly, and it makes it feel like your entire face is like soaking wet. And when he first sprayed it on me, I was just like, ooh, I don't think I like this. I don't like it at all. And then I let it dry and I looked, and none of my makeup had moved. It looked amazing. And more than anything, I've noticed this spray above any other spray that I've used really makes my highlights stand out. It gives this gorgeous gleam. I love that about this. You could use it every single day if you want to. I personally wouldn't, only because I don't highlight every single day, but I feel like for the days that you're highlighting, you need this setting spray. I would not use any other setting spray other than this one if I'm trying to go for a really, really bright, bold highlight. So Renewed Hope in a Jar, definitely a really cool setting spray. Check it out. This is the Drybar Detox Dry Shampoo, and this is the one for brunettes. I love this dry shampoo. I love the scent of it. This is, again, a repurchase. It's really not something that is necessary, I'll be honest with you. There's so many other cheaper dry shampoo brands. For me personally, this just works really well with my hair, so this is why I constantly repurchase this one. I do like the fact that it is for brunettes, so it doesn't have like a little white film on my hair. It has more of like a brown film. The one complaint I do have about this product is that when I kind of zhuzh my hair after putting it in, I get like brownish powder on my hands, which I don't enjoy, but I mean, it's better than having it look dandruffy, whatever. This is the Drybar Dry Shampoo. Okay, so the next 4 items that I'm going to show you guys are either limited edition or only available online. I apologize if you guys do go and check out the products on the website and they don't show up, or if they're not available anymore. I apologize in advance. I just want to let you guys know. That's just my little disclaimer. But these are all from MAC. And the first item is the Oh My Powder Blush. It is a satin finish blush, and it was an online exclusive, and that is the color. I just thought this color was really, really pretty for spring. I tend to gravitate towards more nude or mauve blushes just because most of my lip colors and my eye looks and things that I do with that just go better. But I wanted to branch out a little bit and get a really bright blush because I figured I want to do more bright springtime tutorials in the next few weeks, and I thought that this would work really well for it. So this is called Oh My, and it is a MAC Satin Powder Blush. So the next item is a lipstick, and this one is called Silly, and it is from the MAC Flamingo Park collection. They have a shade called Be Silly, and then they have a shade called Silly. It's in the same collection, so it is a little bit tricky, but this is Silly. It is such a pretty pink coral color, and I'm obsessed with it. It's a matte finish, but it's a very creamy matte, so that's what it looks like. It is just such an unusual color. I don't own anything like this in my collection. It kind of matches my shirt right now, but it has a little bit more orange in it. I just thought it was a really fun color, and because it was in a limited edition, I just thought it was a really fun color, and because it is in a limited edition collection, I wanted to get it before it sold out. So that is Silly by MAC, and it is a matte lipstick. The next lipstick I have is called the Fashion Flock. This was an online exclusive lipstick. It was also part of the MAC Flamingo Park collection. So this color is really similar to the one that I just showed you guys, except this one has a little bit more coral in it. So that was the first one, and that is Silly. And then this one is the Fashion Flock, and you can just see it has more orange in it. And I just thought these are such pretty colors for spring, and I got so inspired by looking at them that I just came up with probably 10 to 15 different springtime tutorial looks to do with these spring summer, and I'm so excited to film those. So that is called the Fashion Flock, and that's also, I believe that's also, yeah, that's also a matte lipstick. So the next lipstick that I got from MAC was part of the Zac Posen collection. I'm gonna be honest, I really only bought this because of the packaging, because it was a different packaging than any of the MAC lipsticks, and I love Zac Posen. So this is the shade Darling Clementine, and it is the prettiest vivid tangerine color I think I've ever seen in my life. I have a couple of orange lipsticks. I'm not really big on orange lipsticks in general, but I have a couple of them and they're a little bit lighter. They're more on the coral orange side. This is the first like true orange color that I've ever bought, so I really like it, and you can see that's what it looks like. So there's definitely a trend going on with the colors that I picked for spring, but I just am all about that bright lip trend, and in the spring and summer you will never catch me wearing anything nude. I'm all about those bright colors, so really excited for these three. Okay, so speaking of lip products, I picked up the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in the shade Karina. This is one of their original shades, so it's not anything new, it's not anything spectacular. I just really wanted this shade. I think it's such a unique color. To my recollection, it's described as like an electric watermelon color, which is really funny, but it's very true. It has like this bright magenta, red, orange, pink kind of color to it that is really unique, and I haven't seen it a lot, so I will show you guys a swatch of that. It looks like that. And you can kind of see in certain lights it'll look a little bit lighter, but in general it is such a pretty vibrant color. And it is darker than these other colors, so that's what I sort of like about it, is it's very different but still so springtime appropriate. So that is Karina from Anastasia Beverly Hills. And then I picked up two of the NYX Liquid Suede lip creams. I got the shades Life's a Beach and Tea and Cookies. I think I've wanted these for a while and they were always sold out, so I always like sort of waited and tried to go back to Ulta and pick them up, and then finally they were back in stock, so I really wanted them. Sorry, I have to open these because I haven't even touched them yet. I have another one of the Liquid Suede lipsticks, and I think it's in the shade Soft Spoken. I love the formula of these. I love the matte lip creams. If you guys know me at all, I have every single color in the matte lip creams because I'm ride or die for those. But I love the formula of these just because I feel like they last longer. They're a little bit more of a true liquid lipstick, whereas that one is a little bit more hydrating. So they both have their pros and cons. I just personally love these ones, and I wish that they would come out with the same color selection that they do for the matte lip creams, because I feel like those have so many beautiful colors. In this formula, I feel like those would be incredible. So NYX, hook it up. So again, this one is called Life's a Beach, and this one is called Tea and Cookies. And I will go ahead and swatch these because I haven't even swatched them yet, so I'm kind of excited. Oh, wow. These are really pigmented. Wow. Okay. So Tea and Cookies is this one right here, and this one is Life's a Beach. I am really impressed with how pigmented these came out. It was just one swipe and bam, and I just added a little bit more on top just to kind of see what it would look like with two coats, but they're very pigmented, and I'm excited to see how these look on the lips. So if you guys want a review on the lip products alone that I bought, please let me know and comment down below, because I'm totally down to do that video. These are amazing. So these are the NYX Liquid Suede liquid lipsticks. So the next two products are also repurchases. A lot of these are repurchases. I just hadn't gone out and bought them in a while, so I just decided to go out and purchase them. And these are the Naked Skin foundation and concealer. I love this foundation. I will say that whenever I use this foundation, I notice that I don't have as many bumps, I don't have as much texture, so for that reason I love this foundation. I feel like it goes on really, really well on my skin. And I like the fact that it is such a thin, sheer foundation, but it's buildable, so I can really manipulate it and get the coverage that I want. With this concealer, honestly, there's a reason why every YouTuber and every makeup junkie raves about this concealer, because there's just something about this formula. It's so lightweight, yet it is so full coverage. And I think the applicator makes a really big difference. It has this doe foot applicator, but it's so flimsy, and that just kind of makes it an amazing concealer. It's so flimsy that it actually helps you get in under your lashes and really, really helps get into those areas that you need to conceal without making it creasy or cake up, because it's so lightweight. I don't think that I've ever had a concealer that I love this much. I really, really used to love the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Custard, but after a while I just noticed that you get very little product for the amount that you're paying. I think the Urban Decay ones are $1 or $2 more than the NARS, and even though you're getting the same amount, this one just goes so much longer. I don't have to buy a new one for at least 3 months, whereas the NARS, I was buying a new one every month, month and a half. Definitely Urban Decay Holy Grail Concealer. It's amazing.